What's up, my friends? Listen, here's the thing, right? The journey is so amazing, right? Whatever journey you're on is so amazing. Don't let that opportunity pass you by, my friend. But you know what's most significant about the journey? What's most significant about the journey is not where you go. Where you're going on a journey is not the most important thing. Nah, not at all. What's most significant about the journey is not what you get. Whatever you're going to get at the end of the journey, whatever treasure, that's not most important. The most important part of the journey, my friend, is who you become. It's all about transformation, my friend, who you become. That's what's most important about the journey. And your goal is to try to get lost in the journey. Because remember, we become most prone to quit when we become too attached to the results of our efforts. So here's the thing. This will help you. This will help you get lost in the journey, right? Always know your why. Why are you in the journey? Never let go of your why. And that will help you to get lost in the journey, and that will give you enough momentum to finish the course, right? But here's the thing about knowing your why. You have to know your why about every journey that you partake in. But then ultimately, you got to know your why for life, my friend. You got to know your why for life. And wherever your passion flows, that's where wherever your energy flows, that's where your passion is. That's where your purpose lies, right? Your passion leads to your purpose, my friend. So in order to know your why for life, you got to know your purpose, right? And hopefully in knowing your purpose, by knowing your why for life, hopefully winning is attached to your why, right? Because we're not engaging in these difficult challenges. We're not developing and transforming to lose. Not at all, my friend. So above all else, you gotta play to win, my friend. That's why we're doing all this. We're not doing all this just to show off and say, look what I've done. No, we're playing to win. And if you want to win at this game called life, let me help you, my friend. This is the first thing you got to understand. 0% of your life, 0% of your life comes down to the cards that you were dealt, right? 0% of your life comes down to the family that you were raised up in. 0% of your life comes down to your socioeconomic status, whether you were poor or broke or rich or it doesn't matter. 0% of your life comes down to what happened to you, my friend. But 100% of your life, your entire life, comes down to how well you play the game, my friend. How well you play the game. It's not about the situation that you were dealt. How well are you playing your hand, my friend? See, again, in the journey, it's not about where you go, but what's more important is what did you overcome to get there? Who did you become on the journey? Same with life, my friend. This is another thing you got to understand about life if you really want to win, right? Because we're playing to win, right? It's another thing you got to know. That life is on a delayed gratification scale. The same way when we manifest things, it takes time because it gotta make its way back into you. First, you gotta create it, and then it gotta make its way back into you for you to break through, and then you manifest it, you develop it, you win, you get there. It's the same way when you attract things back into your life. See, we're on a delayed gratification scale, so it takes time for it to get back to you. Your karma takes time for it to come back to you, whether good, bad, or indifferent. Now, some things may come quicker, but the bigger the things, the more traffic it got to deal with to come back into fruition, into your life, right? So we're on a delayed gratification scale, and this is what determines what comes back to you. This is what determines your karma. This is what determines your future. Because we already know that life, that the universe keeps a perfect score. the universe is also undefeated. It can't lose. It keeps a perfect score. So whatever's supposed to come back to you, whatever you put into life is coming back to you. It's the boomerang effect, and that's what the universe does for us. But this is what creates what comes back to you. What you think, how you feel, and how you respond to situations. This is what creates your karma, what you think, because we attract what we think about most often. How you feel, because whatever we feel is signaling to the universe, and the universe sends us the physical manifestation so we can continue to feel that way. And also how you respond to situations. That's what creates your karma. That's what's coming back to you, my friend. And here's 3 reasons why you gotta always, I don't care how hard it is, I don't care how depressed you feel, I don't care how hard it gets and how much you feel like quitting, you must always play to win, my friend. Right? 3 reasons. Number 1, here's the thing. Never forget this, right? Perception is everything. How you look at it is everything. So you know what you got to do? You got to start looking at challenges the right way. You got to perceive challenges the right way. And once you do, you'll understand that challenges are not punishments. Challenges are not sent to punish you. However, more so, challenges are sent as opportunities to increase your faith, my friend. Every challenge is here to help us elevate, but you got to step up to it and you got to elevate with it, right? Which means you have to solve it. You have to transform as a person. Every new level requires a new person. It requires something new of you, right? And then number 2, you can never forget this. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world, right? Never forget that. Regardless of what you face, you're stronger than whatever it is. God never gives us more than we can handle. Never forget that, my friend. You are stronger on the inside than anything that could come your way. And number 3, you got to develop a greatness mindset. A mind bold enough to believe, right? That the game of life, right? It's amazing. We're so happy to be a part of it. But you got to understand how to play it. The game of life is played on the outside. All these bells and whistles, all of this external stimuli, it's stimulating, isn't it? You can get caught up in it. But don't get caught up too much, because the game is won on the inside, my friend. See, the outside is just what you show to people, but the inside is who you really are. The inside is what's signaling to the universe of who you really are. What are you manifesting comes from the inside. You can front for the people externally, but internally, it's always going to tell the truth, my friend. See, here's the thing. What's the use of playing if you're not playing to win, right? And if you've been invited back to this game called life, my friend, you got to appreciate that. This is the day that the Lord has made, my friend. Do you get it? You understand how big that is? Because we got to rejoice and be glad in it, my friend. The fact that you're alive means that there's still something that you got to do, my friend. And God didn't give up on you, my friend. Doesn't that make you feel amazing? The least you can do is play to win, my friend. And why you out there playing to win? Why you out there challenging yourself? Because you only compete against yourself. It's you versus you. So while you out there competing and challenging yourself and you plan to win, never forget, you were born to be great.